If you've been following us on Instagram or Facebook, I'm sure you've seen or rather come across the press release that was commissioned by myself on, the cost of topical treatments. We are addressing that Hyperhidrosis Awareness Kenya has reviewed the cost of topical treatments from the initial price that has been there for a very long period of time. We're talking of 2018, actually 2019, because that is when we started introducing topical treatments. We maintained the same cost for specific brands, which were the brand of choice for many from 2019 all the way to this year, 2022. And we reviewed from July, start of July. So all the way from 2019 to 2024, June, we maintained the same cost. Some of these brands reviewed their cost a long time ago. But as Hyperhidrosis Awareness Kenya, we maintained the same cost for the longest time. And I think it's even more than 6 years of maintaining the same cost for the same brands. Then there are other brands which started reviewing their cost, and if you notice the difference, the cost ikaanza kupanda juu. For instance, Knit 3B Action Cream, which the initial price for it was around 3,700. It shot all the way to 4,200. Right now, Knit Fit is 6,000. And that is exclusive of shipping fee. So other brands were also reviewed. And I remember explaining this to first-time clients and existing clients that, they would complain, am I not getting a discount? The cost is already, the brand has already been discounted, because we've never, ever, at any given point, charge you for shipping fee and VAT. We don't throw all that on you, because we're trying to provide practical and sustainable solutions to the hyperhidrosis family in Kenya and East Africa and around the whole entire African continent. And in the process, we also have to be very lenient. We have to think long and hard, sit down as a team and decide which bulk of expenses are we going to, shoulder. Because at the end of the day, I wish that the Sweat family would understand just how tough it is to ship these topical applications. Whether it's from the US or Europe, it's not easy. It's a whole entire process. So when the brands reviewed their cost, there is also another cost known as shipping fee. The shipping fee is way more expensive than the product itself, in case you didn't know. And some of these costs are dual. There's dual shipping from the place you're buying. In this case, if you were talking about the US, you're buying a product in New York that is very expensive. The shipping fee for New York and Chicago, they're usually very expensive. They're costly. And there are also other states where shipping fee, it's way costly. So you have your shipping agent in a different state, not in the same state. So imagine I have a shipping agent in Houston and I'm buying a product in New York. So I have to pay for the shipping fee from New York to Houston, and then it has to be shipped out from Houston to Kenya. That is another cost, shipping fee from Houston to Kenya. And then once it arrives in the country, you have your customs. The customs officers are there waiting on bated breath and rubbing their palms like Brian Williams, aka Bodman, just waiting. Then you have to do the clearance before now you have the product for yourself. We maintained the same cost for the longest time. However, from July, as indicated on the press release, that certain brands, the cost has been reviewed from the initial to now the current price. And there are other brands now which will be on pre-order basis. I know that was really a big blow and disappointing to our clients, but you have to bear with us. HAK, we are not funded. Ever since the inception, mpaka saa hii, we don't have anyone funding us. I've been using my own personal resources to ensure some of these availability of some of these topical applications. My own personal resources. My coffers are dry. It got so tough to a point where HAK could have ceased to operate. But instead of us going through that route, we decided there are brands which the cost has remained the same. The cost for certain rice still the same. But for other brands, it has been reviewed. And then there are specific brands where now we are strictly doing pre-orders. In an event we get funded and we're able to bring these products in large quantities, then definitely the cost will be reviewed. I know our clients are disappointed. There are brands, such as Knit Fit brands, which are really great and has helped the hyperhidrosis family, especially for individuals with facial sweating and those who experience excessive sweating in inguinal areas. Knit Fit brand has been, or rather has provided that sigh of relief for most of our clients. However, the buying cost is not that cheap. And there is no cheap topical treatment. That one I can tell you for free. Hakuna. For you to enjoy those certain dries and the other brands, you have to spend. And the question is, why is it that your nearest pharmacies are not buying or stocking all these brands that are available with us here at HAK? Pharmacies, they make 100% profits. So there is no way they can buy a product at 3.5 and sell it to you as 3.5. You will buy it at 7,000. These topical treatments are not cheap. In all honesty, they are not. So as HAK, we've really done our best for the longest time to avail these products for you. And all we are doing is reaching out and requesting well-wishers and individuals to support the cause. Even the Sweat family, we are reaching out, support the cause. So the main reason for the review, we are looking at it from a global standpoint. Anything that happens globally also affects all of us. Share your views, your thoughts, your feedback. Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. However, as HAK, we're here to serve in our best capacity. Sweat without shame, and welcome to the Sweat Relationship.